Mic test 1, 2, 3. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Today's episode is going to be about television, as you can tell by the thumbnail, but we're going to get in depth. No, we're not. I don't know why I said that, but we're going to talk about it. So let's just get into it. Now, I can probably name 2 television shows that are world widely liked, okay? That 70s show and The Office. Every time you ask somebody what their top 3, those 2 are probably in there. That 70s show is a likable show because it's relatable. It's about, what is it, 6 of them? 6 teenagers going through high school and then going on with their lives. And it relates to Gen Z right now because the things they do in their basement, trust me, Gen Z kids are doing that right now, probably as we speak. And The Office is a worldly show because it's relatable as well. The people in there are dumb and they're hilarious. Sums up Gen Z as well. I wasn't introduced to pop culture television until about 2 years ago. Let me explain. Growing up, I only watched predominantly black television. That was A Different World, Sister Sister, Moesha, Good Times, What's Happening, The Parkers, Everybody Hates Chris, The Bernie Mac Show. Just to sum up what I used to watch, that was me as a child. I used to go to elementary school and talk about these things, and nobody knew what I was talking about. They would be like, "Oh my God, you saw the new episode of Dora?" And I was like, "No, I was watching The Game. Have you heard about Melanie and Derwin?" Melanie and Derwin, that relationship, that's a whole nother episode. But yeah, that's what I used to talk about. I didn't start watching pop culture until 2 years ago. That's when I started watching Parks and Rec, The Office, that 70s show, Seinfeld, The King of Queens, just to name those. There's one TV show that I can't get with, guys. I can't do Friends. That's also the show that everybody says is the best of all time, but it's not. It's not. Y'all just like it because there's 6 quote unquote attractive people on the show, or Jennifer Aniston is in it. I mean, I'm sorry. Friends is a copy of Living Single. You can't outshine the shiner. Okay? That's like when Popeyes created a chicken sandwich and Chick-fil-A already had the best chicken sandwich in the world. You can't do that. Living Single. Queen Latifah said it in an episode that Friends was inspired by Living Single, and still people don't acknowledge that Living Single is a great show. Personally, my favorite character is Max. Seinfeld is a really good show. Okay, guys, I advise you, don't watch the first season. The first season is only 4 episodes, and they're kind of boring. But the seasons after that, I advise you to watch seasons 2 through 9. It's so good. Larry David and Jerry did not have to go that hard on that series and make so much money for them not to work for the rest of their lives, but they did, and I thank them for it. People also compare Friends to Seinfeld. It's not the same show. Seinfeld has real comedy. It's actually funny. Another TV series I advise y'all to watch is The King of Queens with Leah Remini and Kevin James and Jerry Stiller. That's a really good TV show. Kevin James is funny, hilarious, as he is in Grown Ups. Leah Remini, she just brings all of her. She brings her attitude, that Brooklyn mentality, which I love. And then Jerry Stiller, he's funny. He also plays in Seinfeld. Jerry Stiller is in King of Queens and Seinfeld as well. May he rest in power. One of the best days of my life was when I discovered A Different World on television. Me and my mom, we were looking for something to watch on Netflix. I think this was in 2016, and she said, "Let's watch A Different World." And I was like, okay. It's created by Bill Cosby, a spinoff of Denise Huxtable. Let's do this. I watched the first season. I was like, it's okay. But then we get to season 2. I was like, ooh, Whitley, kind of my favorite character. But then we got introduced to Kim. I was like, oh, Kim is good too. Wait, but Freddie, ooh, she kind of slow though. But Dwayne is smooth. Ooh, but Ron, ooh, but Jaleesa, it's like a build up. And now that show is one of my favorites ever. I quote it all the time because it's so quotable. And the finale made me cry. Every time I watch a Different Worlds finale, I cry for some reason, even though I know what's about to happen. I don't need to tell y'all to go watch the game because the game is on Netflix and you can get it on the CW app. You can get all 9 seasons. The game is really good. Melanie and Derwin's relationship in the first 4 seasons really had me for a loop. When I tell you in 3rd grade, that's all I was invested in. We're about to learn about fractions. No, I need to know if Melanie and Derwin are going to get married in the finale of season 3. I don't need to tell you to watch Girlfriends. That's on Netflix as well. Half and Half. Don't need to tell you to watch that. One on One. I don't need to tell you to watch that. Nor do I need to tell you to go watch Sister and Moesha. Because you have the access and Girlfriends. Don't need to tell you to watch that because you can go watch it yourself. Television is something that you have to grow into because movies are really good. And I remember when I used to watch predominantly movies and not TV, and now I mostly watch TV and sometimes forget movies. I'm telling you, the movies that I'm invested in now, even though they're over, is the MCU. I could watch all 23 MCU movies and still watch all 23 the next day like it's my first time watching them. It's kind of sad. You can comment below what your favorite television show is. Please interact with this. Okay, I make these because people say they like my voice. Maybe I do a ASMR and I like to talk about topics. So I hope y'all are enjoying these. Thank you for listening. You can listen to my last episode if you want to. I might record some more. I don't know. Again, thank you for watching. I love y'all and bye.